Will all my people pleasers please stand up? Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. No, just kidding. Let me stop. Shout out to everybody that's on a path and doing what they're supposed to do. They're in the will of God, listening to the voice of God, focusing on yourself. But this message right here is really for the people pleasers, which we call empaths, right? And I'm thinking to myself, like, where? It's 2024. Where they do that at? Who's still being an empath? Let it go immediately, right? It's really time to focus on yourself. You got to make your body a living temple, holy and acceptable unto God. And in order to be God's first commanding soldier, right? We are in the army of the Lord. You have to make sure that you train for that day when you are called to the forefront. You might not be called every day. No. Stop trying to brace yourself up, waiting for it and looking for it and all of that stuff and thinking that it's the next big one every time something don't go your way. Learn how to control your thoughts. Learn how to control your emotions. Learn which voice you're going to choose to listen to, right? And then once you learn which voices you're going to listen to, go from there. That's your choice, right? You can do it how you want to do it. You can do it how you shall, however you do. But if you are truly focusing on loving on yourself, working on yourself, like shout out to the exfoliating team, because whoever created exfoliations, baby, whoever created it, chef's kisses. No, but seriously, like it's beyond exfoliating yourself. It's beyond taking care of yourself, pampering yourself. It is so much more like learning what you love, learning what you don't like, learning what you like to eat or what you don't like, what hobbies it is, like focusing on you, focusing on the deep breaths in every moment, focusing on, okay, what do I need to do? It's like such a variety of things, right? You got to have balance because you may have to go work a job, or if you have a business, you may have to work on that business. You got to go focus on the pretty much faith, family, fitness, finances, and fun all in one day, right? So if you're going to do all of that and you're going to put yourself first, you got to put the phone down, face up. You got to be attention. You know what I'm saying? At ease. But you really got to be paying attention and be focused in on what you're doing. And you can get so much accomplished in a day's time when you really put yourself first. You put your home first. You put your life first, whatever it is that you include into your daily routines and schedules and systems, right? So when you focus on putting all of that stuff first, and you focus on making sure that you're happy. I don't want to live a life where I'm not happy. I'm living in regret. I'm basing my life off of what other people think about me, how they feel about me. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? How do I feel about me? Am I happy with the decisions that I made in my life? Like, you got to be asking yourself some real honest questions, because at the end of the day, you got to live with yourself. People come and go. You know what I'm saying? People come and go. Jobs change. Neighborhoods change. You have to make sure that you are what you need to be for yourself. Because if you're here for 90 years, 100 years, or whatever else, you have to make sure that you are working on your yard. So, like, if your mind is the keys to heaven, right? This is the mansion. My father has a house with many mansions. Ooh. This that mansion, that heaven on earth, baby. And when you in that heaven on earth and you living in that purity of love, joy, peace, abundance, positive self-talk, not negative. You are really cultivating your grass. You are cultivating all of the curb appeal that you have. So like me, I like those little swirly trees that be neatly shaved and trimmed and stuff. I love those for the curb appeal. I would like some little garden bed and stuff too, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to be with the little tigers at the front gate, and big old gold roaring tigers at the front gate. You got to really think about how you want to set up your mansion. This your dream. This is yours. So you can have it how you want to. You can have it with a little 5,000 square feet lot, and you barely cut the grass. The grass grow a little bit to your knees sometimes, especially at the beginning and the end of the year. Or you can have a whole little mansion, and you got to get through the gate first. Like them gold lions, them big gold lions, they is standing at the front gate to greet you. And then after you go through the black wire gates or whatever they are, black cast iron, metal, I don't know, but after you go through those gates, now you see this pretty land, and you see the pretty trees just swirled around, and little bushes and they little things, and everything looks so pretty because it's like a show-stopping house, right? You got the best house on the street. You the type of house where people go in neighborhoods just to drive on a Friday afternoon because they bored after work and they want to see something pretty and exciting and out of their norm. Like they want to step outside their backyard and visualize and have a vision. Baby, they gonna take a picture. Oh, I like that house right there. Or is that house that you in the one-room shack and you just got to sit with yourself all day and your negative thoughts and emotions? Which one is it? Like, be honest with yourself, because you got to live with you. Because if you're living a negative lifestyle where you think everything is against you, the odds are against you, life is beating you up, God is tearing you down, baby, that's the wrong attitude. You got to have an attitude of gratitude if you want to see more grace. Attitude of gratitude if you want to see more grace. So I advise you to start speaking and praising. Sometimes we don't need to pray for stuff. Sometimes we need to praise them as if it's already done. As if he already came through. As if he already worked it out for your good. See, you so busy thinking about what happened before because of your evil thoughts from the past that you create those situations over and over again. But once you change your thoughts and you adapt to the positive thoughts, now you create more positivity over and over again. And then eventually you can stand in the face of adversity of life, because that's what it's going to come with sometimes, baby. Not all the time. You ain't got to brace yourself, but you can stand in his face and show your strength. If you ever been broken in your life, you already know. Broken things is hard to put back together. People can't put them back together. No. It's going to cause more damage, might cut you up. I don't know. But only God can put you back together the way that you need to be put together. So if you just say today, look, I surrender. I was tired, Lord. I was tired of coming to you with my problems and telling you I'm going to hold on to my problems, but I want you to change the situation. Lord, you gave me the remote. I can change it anytime I want to. What you going to do? Keep watching the same episode over and over again? You already know what the ending gonna be. The same thing it was last time. So stop repeating these cycles in life and start moving forward and learning that you do have more room to grow. Just when you thought you knew everything, you realize you don't know nothing. Life is a mystery. And on this mystery path that we are taking, we got to get into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Ugh. We're swerving through the hood. On and on we push into the thick of it. But we can't see where we're going. You don't know where you're going. The next second is unknown. You thought you had it together all this time? You thought you've been solving your own problems and answers? Look at you. Tall and mighty, believing in yourself like that, but you put more trust in you than the one who created you. You bad. You bad. You bad. You bad. You bad. Gucci bad. Gucci bad. Gucci bad. Gucci bad. Very bad. Very bad. You bad, baby. I ain't gonna even challenge you on that one. You got it. You won. Okay? But if you know that you need to put your trust in God and you like, Lord, I surrender it all today. I'm tired of living like this. I'm tired of thinking like this. I'm tired of putting other people first. I'm tired of being a people pleaser, empath, whatever you want to call it, however you want to dress it up in a nice little cute dress with the lipstick and stuff, y'all, like a little baby doll. I don't know. But when you're ready to get serious with yourself, when you're ready to get your life on that, over that hurdle, baby, surrender. That's all you got to do. Once you surrender, you release the control from yourself, because you know you ain't the driver of the seat, in the driver's seat anyway, right? You know you ain't the driver of that vehicle. You know that you don't control nothing but your mouth and your shoes getting ran over. You know that you ain't got no control at all. It's the illusion of the control that you think you have. See, once you're tired of playing the game, then you realize that you was in the game to begin with. You get tired of the cycles over and over again. You're like, look, something's got to give. Something got to give. And that something is you. That something is your level of growth. That's something is you knowing that you haven't arrived at a destination, but that you are merely going to the next level. There is so many different levels, so many different vibrational levels. I mean, it's just beautiful. It's lovely when you reach higher levels of vibration, because now certain things come on your mind. Certain habits begin to attract you because you are at that level. When you down here, you can't even think about it or fathom it. But when you start rising and climbing, you like, ooh, I didn't think of that. Ooh, okay. Let me put the phone down. I really want to learn how to cook. And I love it. You know what I'm saying? At first I was like, I don't like that. And I was like, ooh, I really want to learn how to put a scrapbook together. Ooh, I love this. I didn't think I would love this at all. And then you be like, oh, I really want to learn how to, just whatever it is you want to learn how to do to make yourself a better person. I want to learn how to change my attitude. If you look at it as a challenge, it's going to beat you up and tear you down and challenge you every second of the way, right? But if you look at it as an opportunity, you're going to be like, ooh, okay, so when can I wait and see? Okay, if I'm about to get on the phone, I need to make sure I control my temper. Okay, if I make sure I'm about to meet up with somebody, I need to make sure I'm working on my attitude. If I got to do this, I got to make sure I'm aware at all times. I have to make sure that I am aware of what it is that I'm doing so that I can change that area. You got to research and to determine what it is that you actually need from yourself to give to yourself, because everybody needs different validations, right? Some people may want to feel like they're wanted, needed, or loved, and those are usually the people that try to control you. Those are usually the people that want to control every single thing. They feel rejected and they want to hold it over your head if they do something for you or what have you. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like that. The ones that felt rejected too can also be the ones that be like, I just want to say sorry. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Or they always trying to fit in and help and be, man. When you learn how to start doing that, you take a step back, because you be first to be like, oh, I do it. Oh, I do it. Then you step back and you like, hold on, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. What am I doing? And then you like, look, I don't do that. I think I want to put myself first. I rather put myself first. I rather choose me. Because you really don't want to do it to begin with, right? How many times have you went on and you said yeah when you really wanted to say no? How many times have you actually did something and felt like you was unappreciated or felt unworthy? You ain't get the thank you that you was looking for. I don't know if you was looking for a little big old fat old kiss on the mouth. I don't know. You looking for a cookie. I'm not sure what you was looking for. But whatever that is, you have to learn how to give it to yourself. Learn how to tell yourself thank you. Learn how to tell yourself I'm sorry, instead of beating up yourself and then going out to the world talking about it's going to be all right. We gonna be all right. We gonna be all right, right? So I guarantee you that if you really decide to put yourself first, you will learn more things about yourself that can be beneficial to you. Just put yourself first. And you're going to learn everything you need to learn about yourself, probably at different levels. It ain't going to be all at the same time. But you're going to learn something new about yourself, and you're going to really love that aspect of you and wonder, why I ain't do this before? Like, we really be in the wilderness for 40 years when we really could have only been in there for 3 days, 4 days, or what have you, right? So if you are in the wilderness after 40, baby, time's up. I gotta look at my Palm Pilot. It's time for me to change. You know what I'm saying? But focus on putting you first, saying yes to yourself, and then as you learn that energy that you was putting in other people, you can put into yourself, you start to realize, like, I don't want to share it with you. I really just want to keep it all to myself. No, I'm just kidding. You know, you want to give it to the people that you are discerning about, but that's where you also have to be in tune, where you are listening to that still silent voice that's on the inside speaking through you, that's telling you the right thing to do, right? That spirit side, the Holy Spirit, right? You want to listen to that voice that is telling you the right thing to do, not the one that's telling you the wrong thing to do. Because that wrong thing to do is that thought that's gonna lead you down the path of destruction. I promise you, it's gonna lead you down the path of repeating cycles. It's gonna lead you down the path of constantly being angry. And I don't know about y'all, but y'all should be tired of being angry by now. Like, I'm tired of being angry, frustrated, hurt. Like, it's just it's too you know what I'm saying? But start walking in a place where you don't care. It just is what it is, you know? Focus on that. What it is that you like. Putting yourself first, your health first, your spirit first, working on your mental. Fix that garden up and make that yard pretty, baby. That's the real, true thing. Like, I think people try to dress that up on a materialistic level because they don't want to do the inner work. And once you start doing the inner work, then you'll realize that outer work ain't gonna do nothing, because this inner work gonna outshine it all. And I mean, outshine it all. So that's where the place we got to get to, where we are putting ourselves first so much, and we're learning how to recharge so that we can pour from full cups instead of empty cups. And we're learning not to procrastinate with ourselves. We're learning to take ourselves more serious. We're learning to really focus in on that moment. Like, I'm telling you, if you put the phone down for a little while and you start focusing on what's around you in your environment, you'll be really surprised at how much you really enjoy that time, because you're never going to get that time space back ever. So it's best to always make sure that you put yourself first. Serve God by making your temple holy and acceptable, pleasing unto him. Start off by putting more worth on yourself. It says that you are far more precious than rubies, right? If you're far more precious than rubies, then you cannot give your energy out like it's water in an ocean. It's not. It's not on sale. It's not for free. Ain't no discounts. It's your energy. And if you got energy out there that you have given away for free, I think you better call it back to yourself and use it for yourself. Because that's the only way that you are really going to find the answer that you was looking for. The validation that you was seeking. The lifestyle that you wanted to live is really called freedom. It's not wealth and riches and diamond rings. No, it's freedom. The life that you really want is really on the other side of your decision. It's really on the other side of you determining, I'm going to put me first. I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. I'm not going to talk about it no more. I'm going to be about it. I'm going to take action. I'm going to put my best foot forward, right? Like, once you really start taking yourself serious, baby, like, I didn't know I wasn't taking myself serious until I was exfoliating. Like, I got the little scrub and stuff that you put on there, and you exfoliate your body real good. You get to brush and get the back of your back. You start investing in stuff that you didn't even realize you needed. Before, you was just using that same scroungy rag over and over again. You know what I'm saying? And you was sitting up there just, ugh. But you got this back scrubber now. You got this little back brush that you can exfoliate your back with, right? You exfoliating yourself, and baby, that takes so long. I tell you, by the time I get finished with my shower, I'll be trying to come on here, y'all, after I finish my work and stuff. And all I can say is shout out to the shower head, baby. That thing is trouble. It's trouble. Okay. But that's what you're gonna realize then. Like, I got to rinse myself off again. And then while you in that, it like taking that shower or bath and focused on that, you in that present moment. Like, making sure you spend every single moment of your life in the present moment, paying attention to yourself, loving on yourself, giving to yourself, being in that relationship with yourself that you so desire and seek on the outside of you. That's where the true freedom and wealth resides. If you already have that in your life, then this is you. If you already are experiencing a level of, hey, I love it over here. I'm taking care of myself. I'm putting me first. I smell bush when it come, okay? We're not going to ignore the bull when it come. We're going to see it for what it is, exactly. We're not going to play deaf, dumb, or blind to the situations no more. We're not running around in these cycles no more like three blind mice. You're not going to play small anymore. You're not going to live in fear or walk in fear anymore. Huh? Be like, where's Scoob? And Scooby-Doo, he over there talking, he under that little bitty rug like somebody can't see his big butt tail. And he's sitting up there, because he in fear, running from the ghost, and he trying to solve the mystery and hiding. Baby, this mystery of life can't be figured out. So just enjoy it. Enjoy the trail. Enjoy the, I can't say journey. Okay, so let me think. What did they say on that one show? Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Ugh. We swerving through the hood. On and on we push into the thick of it. But we can't see where we're going. Remember, can't see where you're going on this thing called life. But you can get out there in the dark and go ahead and walk it out. Or you gonna walk around like this, fumbling in the dark. After you in the dark for so long, baby, you can see just clear. Don't quote no more quotes talking about you throw me to the wolves, I come back leading the pack. If you ain't even started and got to the trees yet. If you still sitting on the sidelines waiting on somebody else to do it first, get somebody else to do it. And you know what I'm saying? If you still sitting back talking about, nah, I ain't ready for that yet. I do want to do it, but not right now. I will take care of myself, because as you take care of yourself, you're going to realize that there is more things that you have been accustomed to, more things that that exist that you haven't even been used to seeing ever. Like, even if you start off with just trying a new cuisine or a new dish from a different culture, like whether it's Indian or Thai or African, whatever it is, Mexican, soul food, just try something new that is out of your norm and see if you might like it. Ask them what their best dish is. I used to be the type of person where I didn't want to spend my money on foods that I never had before because I wanted to make sure it was good. But I'm willing to take that risk. Like, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not knowing the unknown. Because what if that was really a good dish, but it was a bad cook on that day that didn't know how to season their food? No, but seriously, don't be afraid to take risk. Y'all got me sitting up here talking and stuff. Don't be afraid to take risk. Live your life to the fullest. Because if you don't live your life to the fullest and enjoy every single moment of it, every single experience that you provide to yourself, you're going to always be in regret. You're going to always be unhappy. You're going to always be blaming other people for the decisions that you made over your life. And that ain't good for you at all. I'm sorry. I hate that for y'all. But if you're making a conscious decision to keep growing, keep glowing, keep grinding, keep shining, know that they can't always count on you, but you can count on yourself. Ain't nobody gonna show up and do it for you. Ain't nobody gonna come and rescue you. You can do it for yourself. I tell you that. Ain't no saviors coming to save the day. Pick up the pieces. Start walking. All right, pick your bed up and walk, y'all. And, make sure that you are paying more attention to your tempo. Paying more attention to loving yourself more and deeper, where that bond with yourself is so strong that it's unbreakable. And when I say unbreakable, I mean it's so unbreakable that you're not just going to let anybody in your circle. You know what I'm saying? You have to be worthy to be in your space. Right? She don't want no puppy, man. She want a big dog. Hey! So give me your number and I will call and I'll follow that to the mall. Oh, yeah. What did he say? I don't know, but yeah, let me stop. Okay. Go on out there, love yourself, give yourself some self-love, show yourself some gratitude, show God some gratitude first and foremost. Like, thank him for where you are. Thank him for your freedom. Thank him for the shackles being loose from your feet. Thank him for where you are today. If you feel like you still got shackles on your feet, then you might want to just praise him in advance. But if you know that God has taken the shackles off your feet and released you from draining situations that you was in and has put you in a pure state of bliss, freedom, abundance mindsets, love. If that is you, continue on. I encourage you. Make the most of your path, your walk. And I promise that I don't promise nothing, because tomorrow ain't promised and neither is the next moment. But uncertainty is always at every second of the day. So embrace it. Don't run from it. Don't fidget up and be scared. Embrace it. Either way, let's grow.